And what about the bookmarks, huh? Huh?
I never saw it. Oh, we're live. We're live.
We're live. We are not zombies. Okay, howdy everybody, and welcome to The Word. What's next?
Yeah.
How's it going, Landon?
It's going.
Yeah.
It's going. It just keeps moving forward, whether I want it to or not.
It's going like Mexican tap water on hot chili peppers. Okay. Hopefully
Is that
not.
a thing?
If you eat at the wrong restaurant, it is.
Took them for flavor, people.
Yep. So, everybody, including Landon, that what do we want to read on Monday nights? Right?
Reader's Digest?
They're no good. Yeah, they're no good. But this is our choices right here. The Book of Enoch, the Book of Jasher, or the Book of Jubilees. And we'll eventually get to all three of them. Sabbath, if you had been here, you would have been here when we read Ezra.
It seemed really short reading it in a group. Because, I listened to it over and over. I usually go to sleep listening to it, but it did. I have to admit, Ezra seemed so short when we read it together.
Yep.
It's second Ezra, four Ezras.
We got two votes for Enoch so far, and that.
I've recently listened to all three together, so just a reminder to everyone. I'm trying to. Okay, so I think Jubilees expands more, doesn't it? On
Well, the premise for Jubilees is it counts the Jubilee years, right? So every 50 years is a Jubilee year. It counts the Jubilee years from creation to dun dun dun. Nope, we're not reading. Oh, you're talking about the votes. Okay. Anyways, out to coming out of Egypt, I think, is how far it goes.
And I was gonna say something, and then I was unsure of myself, and I ruined my comment. But I listened to all three, so I think chronologically, I don't know when each of them were written, but as story goes, it seems to me like it would be like first Enoch, then Jasher, Jubilees in that order, because Jubilees goes a little bit further than Jasher does. Which
further than Enoch.
It does it. Now I'm basing it. I don't have a copy of those, and because I listen to them from YouTube. Every time I've listened to Jasher, it cuts off. Where would we be reading from? I guess is my question.
That's the thing. That's what I was complaining about when we came on. Is my bookmarks for Bible reference didn't pop over. So since we're all going to read from Enoch, I'll dig up the online reference that I use, and we can read from that. Or if there's people out there that didn't cast their Sefer into the fire and burn it, we can use that as well. I know. Let's see. I don't even know. There's people I haven't seen in months in here.
So the thing that I was thinking, because on Jasher, and again, I'm limited. It's the audio version, but it just cuts off where I listen to it at, and then other ones will pop up. It'll say Jasher 1, Jasher 2, Jasher 3, and I don't know how that's why it does it like that on the specific video that I listen to, but I don't know where it actually ends. I guess.
Jasher or Enoch?
Jasher. It cuts out right after. Now I know, I know. The whole thing about Enoch, then that's no. There's only a one book of Enoch, and then everything after that is. But no, it just cuts off, and I don't know where it actually stops at because it's like mid sentence in the video.
And then the Lord said unto him, Thou shalt.
Right.
And then it kicks into like reggae or what?
No, it starts talking about Isaac, and then it cuts off, and it's like, and he had several children, and it cuts out, and I'm like, what? I think that's where all the sitcoms got it from.
I knew a dude that had an 8-track like that. Like you'd set it next to a magnet or something.
That's how you hook them to watch the next show. Anyway,
yeah,
what's everybody saying? Because I can't read. I can't read the comments.
What are they talking about? Yeah. We won't be doing 2 or 3. We'll be just doing Enoch 1.
Salty, what's up, man?
The first book of Enoch. You're a salty cedar, aren't you? So looks like Enoch's in the lead at the moment. We're gonna have to see how many people leave comments below that watch this later. And that. Yeah, they both, all 3 of them, Enoch, Jubilees, and Jasher, have quirks. We'll put it that way. Quirks.
Well, corks float.
I have people sneaking up on me in the kitchen, live. So if you see a large cast iron skillet come swinging from the side, you know why. Does that need to happen? Not in my book, it doesn't. All right. So at this point in time, this juncture, well, hi, Leo. I forgot you were even here.
Right. I feel like a Dr. Evil if I didn't smile so much.
With Mini-Me. That, you should come up. What was that? The Arnold Schwarzenegger movie where they're on Mars.
Total Recall.
Total Recall, where the
spaceship now.
The psychic prophet guy is actually this like miniature guy growing out of someone other mutant's stomach.
Right.
That's what you and Leo should do for like a costume.
Right, that'd be fun. Traumatized me as a child seeing that, but yeah, we'll. It have to be a hairy belly because all this is like. I'll quit.
Yep. So that, well, everyone wants to start with Enoch, and that's not a problem. That there's a couple of different versions available, and the main thing is they put the chapters in different places.
Right.
So you can say, well, we're going to read through chapter, and it's weird because it like some of them skip chapters too. It'll jump from like 18 to 40 or something. I don't know. That's an example.
So we have to pick a standard to go by.
Yeah, well, we'll pick a standard. And then if someone wants to point out, well, the other one.
That one that I bought, that the fella, I forget what he basically went back and not canonized, but he when you have the numbers of the original words,
right.
He did that. what is that called? It's messing with me.
Gematria.
Well, he referenced the English to the old translation and what the word means in the is it Aramaic or Hebrew, whatever it was written in. But I later found out after I had purchased it, it only reaches. I could grab it, but I think it only reaches to chapter 100 or something like that. He only translated the Dead Sea Scrolls, so it's a really great reference to look at it and be like, oh, this is the word, Kadesh or whatever. But it only goes to what the actual scrolls, and he stopped after that.
Let's try this. Oops.
1 second.
On bump bump. I need to get that soundtrack. Oh, this is the one I use typically, anyways. Okay. So here's one. I'll post this link. It's called Hidden Bible Online. That was a stroke of genius, accidentally stumbling upon that. Okay. So that's the one I have bookmarked for Enoch. Enochian. So we'll use that in see, like it starts at section 5, chapter 1. It's like, what? And it goes chapter 5, chapter 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see.
Do you take issue with the R.H. Charles?
With the what?
The R.H. Charles translation.
I don't know what translation this is. But anyways, we could probably go through and read it how they have it laid out, right? So like section 1, which goes through, it's not very long. Chapter 36, but like chapter 35, this is how they have chapter 35 laid out. And from thence I went toward the west ends of the earth and saw the 3 portals of heaven open, such as I had seen in the east, the same number of portals and the same number of outlets. And that's all of chapter 35. I know. That's not very much, is it?
All right.
Lynn says that says R.H. Charles. That's the R.H. Charles version.
That's the one I'm familiar with. That's why I asked. Yeah, this dude only translates to.
Oh, it does. R.H. Charles Oxford from the Clarendon Press.
Got to 32.
Si, senor.
I disagree. It did the reference, the number reference in the Greek and.
So
Yeah.
section 2 goes up to chapter 71. Section 3 goes to something else. Section 3 goes to chapter 82. Section 4 goes to chapter 90. Section 5 to chapter 108. Okay, so that's the one we'll do. So that we'll start reading that next week if anybody wants to help read with that. If anybody wants to help read with that, in the chat on there or here on screen, wear a service shirt. Hey, all right, we got Landon, and it's volunteering. I jest, of course. I got to do the Benny Hill style.
Break out my cherubim shirt.
Elijah Bruder. Okay, so everybody, awesome. We made a decision together. We did it together. We will start reading next week. The Book of Enoch. And hey, if you got cross references for scripture to the Book of Enoch, bring those along. Right? Because we're all learning. Not any one of us knows everything. Especially me. But I would like to know how draining ears eventually turns into a big ball of earwax. So if you know that, put it in the comments down below. All right. All right. So everybody, awesome. Thanks for hanging out for a bit, Landon.
Yeah.
Everybody else, thanks for showing up. If you want to put more votes and you think you can override Enoch in the comments down below, you're watching this after it's been recorded, then put it in the comments down below. Maybe we'll surprise everybody with Jubilees or Jasher. But there will be no Dr. Seuss.
All three are awesome.
Unless it's Go Dog Go. Okay. Anyways, everybody, love you all. We'll talk very soon. Like, share, subscribe. Okay. Ring the bell thingy. Bye.